Kate, we have a new guest.
We sure do. Nate Checketts of Rhone Apparel. And Nate, you're actually based in New Canaan, right?
We are, yeah. Local right here. I grew up in New Canaan, and I live in Darien now, so we are as local as it gets.
Right. Tell us a little bit about the apparel.
So we wanted to build a men's activewear brand, stuff that guys could work out in and wear around the house and kind of while they're traveling, that didn't have any odor or bacteria. Most activewear clothing is treated with chemical-based sprays, and those wash out over 10 to 15 washes. So we use a silver encapsulated fiber that permanently fights odor and bacteria, and very high-end clothing, but it's worth it because you can wear our stuff forever.
Wow. So, I mean, you're a local guy. How did you get into this business?
It really started, I used to work at the NFL, and I started wearing a lot of the gear that I was given and handed, and my beautiful wife were the proud parents of 2 children, and another one due in about 3 weeks.
Congratulations.
So,
wow.
Yeah. So she would say to me, you know, your workout gear smells awful. And I don't consider myself to be a smelly person, so I was...
That's what they all say.
I was very offended by it.
None of us do.
I started doing some research, and I found that NASA and the Special Forces, they use these silver fibers to fight odor, and nobody was really doing it at scale for men. So we decided to start a business.
I mean, really, the science of clothing and odor control has taken off, really, say, in the past 5 to 10 years with all these studies in the antimicrobial. And now this is the first I've ever heard of the silver encapsulated fibers.
Yeah, well, silver's been used as an antimicrobial agent for thousands of years. But what makes our stuff special is we've worked with a group out of Pennsylvania that spins it, melts down the silver, extrudes it into a yarn, and then merges it with fabric.
Oh, wow.
And so the process takes a long time. Our fabrics have long lead times, but once you get it, the product is the best there is. We just got rated the absolute best odor fighting shirt in the market by GQ.
Wow.
And the business has grown. We've only been around 18 months, but now we're in 20 Bloomingdale's and almost 30 Equinox, and just got picked up by Nordstrom as well.
Wow. So you've already made quite a mark in 18 months. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Wow. And so why is it important for you to be at an event like this, like the Darien Sidewalk Sales?
Well, I have been so impressed by the local support that we've received. Everything from people giving us encouragement to business ideas and tips and relationships. And I love the area. I was born here. I grew up here. I love Fairfield County. So for me, it's just about being home and interacting with people I love.
What is the style you're trying to capture here with Rhone Apparel? It looks like it's kind of an outdoors.
Yeah, it's really what we call transitional wear. It's the idea that you can go to the gym and not have a massive logo on your chest or look like you're trying too hard. Our colors are very masculine, deep, rich. We use nature for our color palette, and the idea is that you can go to the gym but then go out with friends and still feel as comfortable.
Oh,
yeah. And
that's
is
great.
the stitch on your shoulder, is that kind of part of your design?
Yeah, we call it a captain
signature?
stitch, and you'll find it in various places, but it's the idea that we need to be better leaders, better fathers, better husbands, better in the community. So it's all about inspiring men to be better.
So there's a message behind it, which is very cool.
I love that.
In fact, all of our pieces are named after inspirational male icons like Winston Churchill and Theodore Roosevelt and John Muir, and so we use them for inspiration.
So what are you wearing?
This is a particle shirt. It's named after Albert Einstein, and these are torrent pants named after Ernest Hemingway.
Wow, I love that so much thought went into it.
Yeah,
Seriously.
we certainly try.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my gosh. So if people aren't here today, where can they find out more about Rhone Apparel?
You can get it on the website, www.rhoneapparel.com. And I see Susan hinting to me. We also put quotes in by all of the folks in the hemlines.
Tell us what that quote says.
So this says, "Imagination is more important than knowledge."
Wow.
Famous Einstein quote. So the idea is that when men read it, they're going to be inspired to be better. They'll remember who the clothing is named after, and they'll try and remember who they're trying to be themselves.
The attention to detail sets a person, a product, an organization, an operation apart. That's very cool. That's attention to detail.
Yeah, functional and thoughtful. I like
you.
it. Yeah. All right. Well, Nate Checketts of Rhone Apparel, thanks so much for talking to us.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Best of luck in the future.
All right, 74 and partly cloudy. We are live at the Darien Sidewalk Sales